Why we really snooze. The wise saying, "You snooze, you lose," has a deeper meaning than what many people think it does. The problem is always deeper than just getting another 15 minutes of sleep. The life you are living might not be the one you want. Therefore, your subconscious sees no point in letting you torture yourself. When you postpone getting up until you have to, meaning you wait until the last possible moment to get out of bed and start your day, what you are actually doing is resisting your life. Why wake up to something meaningless? The reason you don't want to wake up is that you are living someone else's life. Even if you agree but changing your life right away seems impossible, you can teach your brain that you need to wake up with the first alarm. Step 1. Set your intentions before bed. Think of several pleasant things you are planning to do the next day. We usually wake up with the same thought we went to bed with. However, please do not dwell on your plans for too long because you'll find it harder to fall asleep. Step 2. Move your alarm far from your bed. This is the best trick you can play on yourself. When your alarm starts ringing far across the room, you will have to get up to turn it off. You will not be likely to return to bed, as your energy already started flowing through your body. Step 3. Brush your teeth. You need to find one useful activity that does not require mindful concentration. You can brush your teeth, stretch, or start making your bed. This will give you time to wake up. Most importantly, don't pick up your phone to scroll through social media. It will only make your brain agitated, leaving your body still asleep. Step 4. Drink a glass of water in its entirety. Water, water, and water again. Drink a glass of water, room temperature. Not in one gulp, of course. Water hydrates you, and you need that because the lack of it in your body causes fatigue and headache. Moreover, it helps your stomach wake up, and that buddy has the potential to have your entire organism up and running. Step 5. Get dressed in your workout clothes. Clothes we wear project a particular image not only for others but for us as well. When you put on your sweatshirt and sweatpants, grab your running shoes, you have no other way than to go ahead and start your workout. The author suggests that instead of a shower, you can break a sweat. In order to optimize your ability, morning exercise is important because it brings you into a peak mental, physical, and emotional state so that you can win the day. Hal Elrod. Convince yourself to keep quiet. Hal Elrod walked us through 5 easy techniques that will help you wake up effectively. Yet, the question of unwanted life remains valid. Waking up in the morning, you may feel full of regret for unfulfilled potential right in the middle of your mediocre and somewhat miserable life. You cannot live for years, ignoring how you feel. Some of us lack the willpower to face our problems. Others wish they could do it but don't know how to. Here, the Miracle Morning Life SAVERS come into play. These CAPS stand for 6 inspiring, meaningful, and transformative daily practices. They will help you develop one or several aspects of your life, physical, spiritual, intellectual, etc. What is more, by practicing your chosen routine thoroughly, you will be able to figure out what holds you back in life. Empowered with this knowledge about yourself, you will be able to move on to living the way you want to. You will learn more in an hour of silence than you will in a year from books. Matthew Kelly. The first S of SAVERS. S denotes silence. In the art of silence, the soul finds the path. Silence is not only the absence of sound. It also stands for peace and tranquility of your mind. How often do you find yourself waking up in the morning wrought up and angry, nervous and apprehensive, or bitter and devastated? One way or another, we are almost able to hear our thoughts screaming in our heads and wonder whether others can hear us too. Purposeful silence is about both your mind and your body are quiet. When nothing irritates you from both inside and out, purposeful silence is one of the most effective ways to reduce stress. Silence will help you increase the awareness of your goals and priorities, as you will finally get the time to listen to yourself. Here are some of the author's favorite activities to choose from and practice during his period of silence. Meditation, prayer, reflection, deep breathing, gratitude. A is for affirmations. Affirmations are a bit downplayed in popular culture. However, they are useful in persuading yourself to be the person you want to be. Sometimes our parents don't tell us the words we need to hear the most. We grow up feeling insecure and vulnerable. Saying, "I am strong," to your face over and over again will help you build up the confidence you lack as soon as you start to believe what you are saying. When that happens, you begin to act upon this learned truth, thus making it only more solid. You will be a failure until you impress the subconscious with the conviction you are a success. This is done by making an affirmation, which clicks. Florence Scovel Shin. You can practice being silent and talking to yourself separately or together in this order. First, you calm down to the point when you can hear your true self again, and then come up to the mirror and say the words to transform you. Visualize and exercise. Visualization is a powerful, creative tool. It is also all about the future. Many of us live in the past, regret the choices we didn't make, continuously pick up an argument with people who hurt us. To visualize, you need your imagination to focus on the future you want to have. Think of the things, people, and events you wish to see in it. This is an excellent place not to be shy and dream big. Anything you see in your mind's eye is possible. Ordinary people believe only in the possible. Extraordinary people visualize not what is possible or probable, but rather what is impossible. And by visualizing the impossible, they begin to see it as possible. Cherie Carter Scott. Here you can find a piece of advice from the author on how to get started. Step 1. Get ready. Choose a place in your home other than your bedroom. If your apartment is small and the bedroom is all you have, make sure you don't sit on the bed. Its function is to make you fall asleep. That is not what we are looking for. Sit up with your back straight, in a comfortable position. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and prepare yourself. Step 2. Visualize what you really want. Imagine something you want badly. If there are several things, choose the most appealing one to start with. Otherwise, your attention will be dissipated. Concentrate on this thing. Try to get to know as much about it as possible. Touch, smell, taste it. Step 3. Visualize what you need to be and what you need to do. If this is an event you are thinking about, try to put yourself in the picture. See yourself doing daily routines and see yourself enjoying this process. This practice will link your desired future gain with the reality of the present or anchor it in the here and now. Creative visualization will help you generate positive results in your world by leveraging your imagination's power. E describes exercise. Morning exercise should be regular in your daily rituals. When you exercise every morning, your energy levels rise significantly and, having more strength, you will feel more confident about yourself. We tend to believe that the less we move, the more energy we save. This doesn't seem right. Using our power to exercise even for just 1 minute will have our blood rush through the body, filling the cells with oxygen. Did you know? Depending on your preferences, you can do some stretching, cardio, or yoga. Very important is that you also enjoy what you do. Luckily, you have a choice. Read a line, drop one too. Reading is the practice of self-discipline and a workout for your brain. You should read both fiction and non-fiction books, as both of these kinds convey human experience in a slightly different way. You can learn from other people without needing to live through some unpleasant situations yourself. The author suggests that you read for 15 to 30 minutes every day. If you read fast, take 10 to 15 minutes. All of this time doesn't have to be in the morning, especially if you combine the practices. Concerning pages, you should wind up on around 5 to 10 pages. It is important that you do this every day. Reading channels wisdom generations before you accumulate it. Do not ignore it. Reading should always have a purpose other than just reading. Before starting to work on a new book, try to anticipate what you expect to gain from it. It would help if you chose the books you want to read instead of the books you are supposed to read. Life is too short to be reading something you hate. S means scribing. The word scribing comes from Latin and means the act of writing. There are at least 2 effectual techniques you may want to try out. First of them is writing automatically, without thinking into it, whatever comes to your mind. No filters, no restrictions. Don't stop yourself, let it flow. You don't have to read what you wrote right away. Try to set a limit on how much scribing you should do. It can be 1 A4 page of dense text or 15 to 20 minutes time-wise. The second one presupposes that you pluck your thoughts and ideas and try to make sense of them in writing. It shouldn't be beautiful or grammatically correct. Most important is that you materialize whatever is going on in your head and document your ideas, breakthroughs, and insights. This technique also helps people realize what has been bothering them for a long time but went unnamed. These are the tips to help you get started. 1. Choose a format, digital or traditional. Some people type faster than they write. However, handwriting connects us to what we write, whereas typing on the computer is always a mediated, indirect experience. 2. Get a journal. If you are still reading this summary, your intentions are pretty serious. So, choose a journal that will be good at least for a year, or the rest of your life, as Elrod jokes. Make sure you have a place to keep it comfortably, so that people you live with don't have direct access to it. The point of the journal is that it gives you space to be absolutely honest and vulnerable. Therefore, you need to feel safe in this space. Writing in a journal each day, with a structured, strategic process, more on that in a minute, allows you to direct your focus to what you did accomplish, what you're grateful for, and what you're committed to doing better tomorrow. Hal Elrod. 3. Decide what to write. There are many things you can journal about, and innumerable types of journals: gratitude journals, workout journals, dream journals, food journals, etc. You can write about your goals, dreams, commitments, lessons learned, plans, family, and anything else you feel you need to focus on in your life. Pressed for time but got 6 minutes? It is very humane to make excuses when we don't feel like doing something. Yet, sometimes we really don't have time, even these 15 minutes, for self-development and growth. Even in such cases, we don't skip the morning routine. Regularity is vital here. Instead of 15, you take just 6 minutes to improve your life. This is what you can do. Minute 1. You need to see yourself waking up, happy and relaxed. You might want to think about the things you are grateful for. Perhaps you can say a prayer and ask for guidance through the day. You can take this minute to start a meditation. Meditation grounds you in here and now and helps you feel at peace with the world. Minute 2. Resort to your affirmations. Read them all aloud, concentrating on the ones that resonate with you the most at this point. This express reading will raise your internal motivation. Remember, you have taught yourself to be smart, successful, attractive, and so on. Now you need to act on it. Minute 3. Look at your visualization board or close your eyes and use your imagination. Think about the day you already started living. Imagine it going well and enjoyable. Try to sense and feel as many things as possible. The closer your visualization to reality is, the smoother your day will go. Minute 4. Write down the things you're grateful for or the something you want to complete by the end of that day. You set a goal and know precisely to work towards achieving it. Minute 5. During this minute, read a passage or two from a self-help book. Try to think about how it relates to the new day of your life or how you can use what you learned there that day. Minute 6. Finally, stand up and exercise for 60 seconds. You can run or jump around the room. Train your abs or triceps. You need to get your heart sounding going, generating energy, and increasing your ability to be present and focused. There is no limit to how your miracle morning can be personalized to fit your lifestyle and help you achieve your most significant goals, faster than ever before. Hal Elrod. Only 6 minutes may seem not enough to transform your life. Nevertheless, they are a much more powerful workout than you can imagine. Not only do you manage to do a little of each activity, but you also develop your physical, mental, spiritual aspects of life. Remember to enjoy what you do and be grateful for the ability to be doing it. Conclusion. Morning is the most important part of the day because that is when we get the chance to start anew. Fresh from the night's sleep, we still have both our conscious and subconscious layers of psyche working actively. Thus, things that we fear, loathe, or feel itchy about might become more apparent to us, meaning that we will find the tools to transform or eliminate them. Many of us are reluctant to get up right after the alarm clock rang because we don't like the way our lives turn out to be. No wonder that we don't rush into the hell we try to avoid in the comfort of our beds. Hal Elrod understands it too well. For this reason, he compiled a list of 6 activities you can do daily to combat your insecurities and possibly relieve some pain. You can start small, with 1 activity per day, and then escalate by combining 2 or 3 of them. You can meditate practicing silence, then write down your thoughts and ideas in the journal, and finally, go for a short run. Try doing these rituals every morning for 1 month, and you will see your life change for the better. Your self-awareness and self-confidence will grow because you are capable of controlling and guiding yourself through life. You now understand that responsibility is all yours, and your life is your creation. Try this. The 5-step snooze-proof wake-up strategy. 1. Set your intentions the night before. 2. Keep your alarm clock across the room. Remember, movement creates energy. 3. Brush your teeth. Use Listerine for extra oomph. 4. Drink a full glass of water. Hydrate yourself ASAP. 5. Dress in your workout clothes. Earn your AM shower.